Hello, it's Weekend Handicapper from weekendhandicapper.com. In this video, I'm going to give you my best play of the day for Friday, May 29th at Churchill Downs. Yesterday was a interesting, I might even say weird day. I don't know what was going on at Churchill Downs. The plays I gave out, I think ran fourth and second, I think. But the main point I want to make is when I give these plays out, that's who I think's going to win the race, but that doesn't mean who necessarily you should bet in the race. So both of those horses went off very heavy favorites. So far I got a string of 3 in a row heavy favorites I'm giving out. I'm trying to do my best not to do that, and I usually do a pretty well job of predicting who's going to be the favorite, who's not. But these horses are getting bet down. But that doesn't mean you should bet them. So, like I said in the video from yesterday, May 28th, you don't want to take a short price on a horse. I'm sure there's people out there that play favorites or will bet a horse no matter what its odds are, but soon as those horses started coming down 6-5, 3-5, or whatever their final prices were, don't bet them. Don't bet them. Maybe link them up in exactas if you want, or I don't know if you play multi-race wagers like doubles or pick threes, pick fours, pick fives. But even then, I would stay away from the races. Try to save your money. So like in the case of yesterday, 2 horses, or actually 3. The one that I thought for sure was a lock, a cinch to win the race, Heaven's Whisper, the number 1 horse, and I think it was race 6. It lost. So it was a weird day. But can you imagine all the money on those horses that are making it be that favorite? And how good of a feeling is it, like, in hindsight, of course, you stay away from those heavy favorites and you save your money and instead invest it in another opportunity that offers you a greater return. That's why it's so dangerous betting favorites. There's no sure thing in horse racing. Yesterday proves it. Sure, favorites win a third of the time, but like yesterday at Churchill, you had 3 favorites in a row, I think, 3 races in a row that were heavy favorites that went down. And so that should make you feel good if you can have enough discipline to be like, if that horse goes below 2-1, I'm not betting it. Or if this horse goes below 5-2, I'm not betting it. You got to be like that. And it makes you feel good in a way that you stayed away from those heavy price favorites. You didn't put your money on those heavy price favorites when they lose. And I'm telling you, after years of experience, when you put your money down on a win bet on an 8-1, 10-1 shot, and it doesn't win if it comes in last, yeah, it kind of sucks a little bit, but it doesn't have the same impact to me as when you put money down on a 7-5, 6-5, 3-5 shot and it doesn't win. You're like, well, hell, I shouldn't even bet. Or I should have tried to put your money on a better price horse. So that's why it's so important to have good discipline when it comes to, like, this is the minimum odds I'm taking on the horse. If it goes down below this odds, I'm not betting it. So that's what you want to get into. And when we're wrong, we can be wrong, but we won't at least have any money invested in the race. Right? So that's why discipline is so important. So we turn the page like Bob Seger and we get to Friday, May 29th. Again, I'm going to try to give you some value in these win wagers. Hopefully, these horses I'm going to give you today, I know one of them is going to, because it's a long shot. But hopefully, we can at least have some value, and we're going to, hopefully, by post time, stay away from all these short price favorites in these plays of the day. Gosh, hate that. You don't know what it does to me. Seriously, you don't know what it does to me, giving out chalk like that. All right, Here we go. Friday, May 29th at Churchill Downs. We got race 4. Number 2, Victory Element. Am I gung-ho, super confident in this horse? No, but the 7-2 morning line is worth a chance worth taking. Now, will it be 7-2 when it at post time? Probably not. The trend is now all these morning lines are going really low than their morning line. I don't know what's going on, honestly. I don't know if it's the fact that there's not many tracks running right now and more money, more smart money, more people are playing these certain tracks. I don't know. But it's 7-2 morning line Victory Element, the number 2 horse. It should get out to the early lead. Hopefully it controls things on the front end and gets the job done. We'll see if that happens. But again, 3-1, 5-2, maybe a bet, especially 3-1, 4-1, something like that. But if it goes below 5-2, don't bet it, okay? Number 2, Victory Element. Now, there's another horse in there, the number 9, Roaring Fork, that has every bit of chance to win too. So I don't know if you play exactas, you might want to include that one in, or if you're looking at your past performances, you prefer the number 9 Roaring Fork, but that's, I think, number 2 Victory Element's main competition in this race. Other horses to include would be the 10 Co-Worker and the 15 if it gets in, Witch Doctor. So those 4 horses should make up the majority of the win place show placings, or if you play exactas. But number 2 Victory Element hopefully will be my play of the day at a price. There's other horses that on the card that are more logical, but they're probably not going to offer as much value. And speaking of other plays, I'll put the link in the description below. If you want the full card best play of the day, race by race analysis, or just the best plays and exotic tickets, you can visit weekendhandicapper.com, but I'll put the link in the description below if you want to get those, the full card selections. All right, now I'm going to give you another one. Race 6, Churchill Downs. This is a long shot. So on the morning line, I think it's like 15-1, 12-1 or something like that. The number 7, Curlin-esque. We got jockey Brian Hernandez Jr., who I don't think gets the respect that he deserves. He's usually performs pretty good, especially on nice price horses. This horse, if you throw out its last race, it's definitely competitive in here. It should control things on the front end. You either live or die with these early speed horses. If it can control the pace, then it really has a good shot winning. But with these early speed type horses, they either, get out to the front end and hang on, or they get out, tire, and then fall to the back of the pack and finish last. But at the right price, that's why it's so important. That's why price and knowing how to bet is so important. At the right price, it's a good bet. So if you're looking for a long shot, number 7, Curlin-esque, hopefully the horse will be Curlin-esque and be victorious today at a nice price. There's the 8 horse in there is probably the more likely winner. I can't pronounce his name. Envoutante, Envoutante is the horse. That is worthy of a win bet if you're not willing to take a shot on a long shot, the 7 Curlin-esque. But to me, the 875 exacta box would be a pretty smart bet. Then I'll put a win bet on the number 7 Curlin-esque. Hopefully the long shot will come through. But the 8 is the horse to beat. It might be decent odds for a win bet if you want to play that horse to win. So hopefully these 2 races, race 4, the number 2 Victory Element, and race 6, the number 7 Curlin-esque, might finally get us off this chalk, dishing out these chalk picks. Hopefully that might add some value. And remember, we don't have to win every race. We don't have to win every day. We don't have to win every race. It's what you do over the course of a month, over the course of a year, that's going to tell you whether or not you're victorious or not. So keep firing away as long as you're playing smart bets. That's why I always say happy handicapping and smart wagering. Smart wagering is so essential. So victory element, don't take too short of a price on it, 5 to 2, 3 to 1. I would bet it, nothing less. Curlin-esque, you should get a good price on it. And pay attention to in race 7, or 6, excuse me, the 7 horse. And in race 6, pay attention to that 8 horse, Invutante, I think it's called. The number 8 horse in race 6 as well. But hopefully, those will give you some good options if you want to play them. And good luck to you. Happy handicapping. Smart wagering.